Welcome to Men Gigs. Mystery creates wonder, and wonder is the basis of man's desire to understand. Neil Armstrong. Gentlemen, let's dive into the mystique of the Sigma male, the lone wolf who doesn't follow the herd, yet somehow leads the way. If you've ever wondered why women can't seem to forget a Sigma male, it's not magic, it's mastery. These men are more than a type. They're a phenomenon. Their unique blend of independence, charisma, and emotional depth leaves a lasting imprint that's hard to shake. We're unpacking 10 powerful reasons why Sigma males are unforgettable, digging into each point with examples, insights from psychology, and even nods to popular authors who've explored these traits. Before we get started, though, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. By joining this community, you're not just getting videos, you're unlocking the blueprint to live as a high-value man. So, hit that button and let's get into it. Number 1. The mystery factor. Sigma males are the ultimate puzzle. Neil Strauss, in his groundbreaking book The Game, noted that mystery is the key to attraction. Sigma males embody this perfectly. They don't overshare, and they don't clamor for attention. Instead, they let their actions, choices, and presence speak volumes. Imagine meeting someone who, instead of flooding social media with updates, keeps a low profile. He doesn't try to impress, yet you can't help but be intrigued. This enigmatic quality leaves women wanting more. For example, think of iconic fictional characters like James Bond or real-life figures like Steve Jobs. Their allure wasn't just in what they did, but in what they didn't say. Sigma males master this art of quiet magnetism. And that's why women find them unforgettable. They're a puzzle worth solving. Number 2. Emotional intelligence. They know when to speak and when to listen. Dr. Daniel Goleman, author of Emotional Intelligence, emphasized the importance of empathy and self-awareness in building strong relationships. Sigma males excel here. They don't just hear, they listen deeply. Picture a scenario. A woman shares her aspirations, fears, or even a random thought, and the Sigma male responds in a way that shows he truly understands. He doesn't interrupt or steer the conversation back to himself. Instead, he creates a space for connection. This quality is rare in a world of surface-level interactions. Women remember these moments because they feel genuinely valued and understood. The Sigma male's emotional intelligence makes him stand out as someone worth remembering. Number 3. Independence. The lone wolf who's comfortable in his own skin. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." Sigma males live by this mantra. They don't rely on external validation. They thrive on their own terms. Think of the lone wolf analogy. Wolves are powerful in packs, but the lone wolf survives because of its resourcefulness and strength. Women admire this self-sufficiency because it's a refreshing change from dependence or neediness. Consider Elon Musk. He carved his own path, often defying norms and expectations. Sigma males, like Musk, march to the beat of their own drum, and that independence is unforgettable. Number 4. Depth over superficiality. They connect on a soul level. Small talk may work for some, but Sigma males dive straight into meaningful conversations. They ask questions that matter, delving into topics that spark curiosity and vulnerability. Let's take an example. Imagine a Sigma male meeting someone at a party. Instead of commenting on the weather or sports, he asks, "What's one dream you've never shared with anyone?" That kind of depth leaves an imprint. As Brené Brown says in Daring Greatly, "Connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives." Sigma males create these connections, making every interaction memorable. Number 5. Confidence without the ego. Confidence is attractive, but arrogance is a turnoff. Sigma males walk the fine line between self-assurance and humility. They don't need to prove their worth because they're already secure in who they are. Think of Keanu Reeves, often celebrated for his humility despite his fame. Women find such confidence captivating because it's genuine, not performative. The Sigma male's quiet confidence becomes a signature trait that lingers in people's minds. Number 6, they're masters of adaptability. Darwin's theory of evolution tells us that it's not the strongest or the smartest who survive, but the most adaptable. Sigma males embody this principle. Whether it's navigating a tough work situation or thriving in unfamiliar social settings, Sigma males adjust without losing their authenticity. Women admire this trait because it demonstrates resilience and resourcefulness. For example, think of someone like Anthony Bourdain. His ability to adapt to different cultures and connect with people from all walks of life made him unforgettable. Sigma males share this adaptability, making them equally memorable. As Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Sigma males live by this principle, and women can't forget them because they're a rare find in a sea of imitation. Number 7, they inspire growth, the catalyst for change. Tony Robbins famously said, "Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible." Sigma males don't just set goals, they smash them with quiet determination, and in doing so, they inspire everyone around them to level up. Imagine being around someone who doesn't waste time whining about the cards they've been dealt. Instead, they play the hand with such finesse that others start rethinking their own excuses. A Sigma male's relentless pursuit of self-improvement is contagious. It's like standing near a bonfire. If you're close enough, you can't help but feel the warmth. Let's say a Sigma male decides to pick up a new skill, like learning a foreign language or mastering Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He dives into it not to show off, but because it fulfills him. Before long, others in his circle are dusting off their own dreams, joining that art class, starting a fitness journey, or tackling that business idea they've shelved for years. Psychologist Albert Bandura's concept of self-efficacy, the belief in one's ability to succeed, explains why Sigma males inspire growth. Their confidence in their own abilities fuels the belief in others that they, too, can conquer their challenges. A Sigma male doesn't just influence, he ignites. Women remember him not just as someone they knew, but as the spark that set their personal revolutions into motion. Number 8, they're unapologetically authentic, the real deal in a world of counterfeits. Let's face it, the world is full of people trying to fit into molds. Social media has turned life into a highlight reel, where people craft perfect versions of themselves for likes and comments. Enter the Sigma male, the human equivalent of a mic drop. He's authentic to the core, and he couldn't care less about playing the game. Oscar Wilde famously quipped, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Sigma males take this to heart. They don't apologize for their quirks, beliefs, or lifestyle choices. Whether it's their love for solo hiking or their refusal to engage in office politics, they own their uniqueness with a quiet confidence that screams, "This is me. Take it or leave it." Here's the thing. Authenticity is magnetic. When someone is unapologetically themselves, it gives others permission to do the same. A woman might initially be intrigued by a Sigma male's refusal to follow the herd, but what truly captivates her is the freedom she feels in his presence. He doesn't judge, doesn't force, and doesn't pretend. That kind of realness is rare, and once encountered, it's impossible to forget. Consider Keanu Reeves, Hollywood's most un-Hollywood star. Reeves lives modestly despite his fame, rides the subway, and gives generously. He's a Sigma male prototype, authentic, humble, and unforgettable. Number 9, they respect boundaries and value freedom. Partners, not prison wardens. Sigma males understand something crucial. Love is not possession. They respect personal space and recognize that freedom is an essential ingredient in any healthy relationship. This is where they differ from traditional archetypes like the alpha, who might try to dominate, or the beta, who might smother. Sigmas strike a balance. They're attentive, but they don't hover. Esther Perel, in her book Mating in Captivity, argues that maintaining individuality within a relationship is key to keeping passion alive. Sigma males get this instinctively. They know that being in a relationship doesn't mean losing oneself. Instead, they encourage their partners to pursue their own passions and ambitions, creating a dynamic where both individuals thrive. Picture this. A woman mentions she wants to take a solo trip to Paris. While other men might respond with suspicion or insecurity, a Sigma male says, "That sounds incredible." When do you leave? His trust and encouragement make her feel liberated rather than confined. Freedom is sexy. It's the antidote to control and clinginess. A Sigma male's respect for boundaries is like a breath of fresh air in a world of possessiveness. Women can't forget them because, with a Sigma, they don't just find love, they find themselves. Number 10. They leave a legacy, not just memories, the imprint of impact. Maya Angelou once said, "Your legacy is every life you've ever touched." Sigma males don't just touch lives, they transform them. They're not about fleeting moments or temporary thrills. They're about creating lasting impact. Here's the thing. Sigma males don't aim to impress. They aim to inspire. Whether it's through their work, their principles, or their relationships, they leave behind a legacy that lingers. Take someone like Nikola Tesla, a classic Sigma male. He wasn't flashy, didn't care about fame, but his work changed the course of human history. In relationships, Sigma males don't just leave memories, they leave lessons. A woman who's been with a Sigma might find herself inspired to approach life differently, whether it's through adopting his discipline, his way of thinking, or his fearless independence. Think of it this way. A Sigma male is like a classic novel. You might not read it every day, but its words, its lessons, and its impact stay with you for a lifetime. Women don't forget them because Sigma males don't just occupy a place in their lives. They occupy a place in their growth, their mindset, and their journey. Gentlemen, as we wrap up, remember that being a Sigma male isn't about trying to be unforgettable. It's about being the kind of man who lives with purpose, authenticity, and respect. Having said this, keep striving to leave your legacy, not just in the lives you touch, but in the world you shape. Gentlemen, the Sigma male is more than just a man. He's a mindset, a way of life, and a force to be reckoned with. If this resonates with you, don't just watch, act. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, adopting the qualities of a Sigma male isn't just about becoming unforgettable. It's about living with purpose and impact. Having said this, keep striving, keep growing, and keep being the extraordinary man you're meant to be. Until next time.